5-1. Stepping in, Steve Pearce. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole, but it bends just foul into the second deck. 0-1. Here it comes. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Pearce is retired, and there's 1 away.
Right fielder number 15.
Now at the plate, Rendell Grichuk. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Drilled right back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Troy Tulowitzki.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
A 1 pitch on its way. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. The 2-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The catcher, number 55, Russell.
Stepping in, Russell Martin. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. Grichuk at second. Tulowitzki is over at first with 1 away. And a changeup. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And Martin swings and misses that time on a good pitch, and he's gone on strikes for out number 2.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gerardo Parra. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First offering on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Goodrum is there, and that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're down 5-1. Al Albuquerque has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51, Al Albuquerque.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Robinson Chirinos. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. One, two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. Popped him up. Smoke on the move. 2 down.
Up next for the Rangers, left fielder,
Here's Jurickson Profar. From the stretch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Profar ahead with a 3-1 count here. The 3-1 pitch. There's ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Stepping into the box, Nico Goodrum. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The 1-0 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Three and 0 now. Delino DeShields would be next if they can keep this inning alive. There's a strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Ryan Tepera enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Ryan Tepera.
Delino. DeShields will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Profar over at second. Goodrum at first, 2 out in the inning. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner, but that'll be off the right field wall. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
So next to the plate for Texas. Elvis Andrews. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
And he fouls this one off. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 17 RBIs. High and deep to right center. Richard going back to the track, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Rangers lead it 6-1. Willie Calhoun will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 5.
Nomar Mazara will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Number 30, Nomar Mazara.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
2-0.
2-0.
Two balls and a strike.
2-1.
And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Lifted in the air out to left. Chasing after it is Calhoun. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, Dero, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2 and 2. Pitch on the way. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. On to second goes Donaldson. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And his arrival on the mound will signal the end for Doug Fister. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Jake Diekman answers the call now, looking to get this one on to the 9th inning without any trouble.
Jake Diekman.
Here's Justin Smoke now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. The 1-1 home. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The batter, designated hitter, John Herbert.
Ready now. Solarte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. The 2-1. And this one's in the dirt. Is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. The 3-1 pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. The 3-2 pitch, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Here's Steve Pearce now, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
He's set, and the pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
The pitcher is acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down. So a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some kind of message behind it. We'll see what that leads to the rest of this game.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Joe Kelly answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The 1-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Troy Tulowitzki would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Wow, they went to the pen because they like the matchup. And what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run. So much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
Settling in now, Troy Tulowitzki. His guys trail by 4, but the bases are juiced, so a home run ties it. Looking to minimize the damage here. Low with a fastball here. In the dirt even. It's ball 1. Solarte on third. Pierce on second. Grichuk on at first with 2 down. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rangers 6, the Blue Jays 2. Ready for another chance? Shin-Soo Choo. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Hit well on the ground to first, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Angel Huerta.
Digging in, Angel Huerta. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. The pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1.
1-1.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Adrian Beltre will be next. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here comes the payoff pitch. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home, and this is lined right back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
Joey Gallo will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Gallo.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Richard looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Joey Gallo with a 2-run shot. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Robinson Chirinos. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now a cut fastball finds the target, 2-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find it. Any rhythm out there, pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Swing and a miss as he goes back to the cutter here. 3-2. And he misses, ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Ready for another shot now, Trevor Plouffe. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Pierce over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Rangers.
Standing in, Jurickson Profar. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
And he'll get back in safely. inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Chirinos, the runner at first with 2 gone. Lifted in the air to center. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. The Rangers on top here, 8-2. Joey Gallo is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 13, Joey
Russell Martin now. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He has 7 hits in 24 at-bats. He's taken him deep once.
catcher, Russell Martin.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and 1 strike. And he misses with it. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Calhoun waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Left fielder number 8, Gerardo Parra.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gerardo Parra. First delivery to him on the way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Here's the 0-1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground toward the left. Gallo comes up with it. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, center fielder,
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Two out, nobody on. Final strike for the Blue Jays. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
8-2 is how this one ends today. Texas. Took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Doug Fister earns win number 4 on the season. Joe Kelly gets a 4-out save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.